Have you ever felt like the key to understanding others and expressing yourself has always been within your reach, but you just needed the right guide to unlock it? Emotional intelligence is that key, and as a Sigma, you already possess the quiet strength and self-awareness to harness it. The way you communicate with the world reflects your ability to read emotions, interpret unspoken words, and respond with clarity and purpose. But let me ask you, have you ever truly explored the depth of what emotional intelligence can do for your communication and your relationships? Imagine walking into any room, whether it's a work meeting, a family gathering, or a casual encounter with a stranger, and feeling completely attuned to the atmosphere. You notice the subtle shifts in people's energy, the way their body language speaks louder than their words, and the unspoken stories behind their eyes. This is the essence of emotional intelligence. It's about being present, observant, and adaptable. As a Sigma, this ability to step back and analyze without immediately reacting is one of your greatest strengths. It's what sets you apart and makes your interactions uniquely impactful. One of the first steps in mastering emotional intelligence is understanding your own emotions. You might think that being in control means ignoring how you feel, but it's actually the opposite. Emotional intelligence begins with self-awareness. It's about recognizing what you're feeling and why you're feeling it. This self-awareness doesn't just stop at identifying emotions. It helps you understand how those emotions influence your decisions, your words, and even your silence. Think about a time when you felt misunderstood. Did you express yourself clearly, or did your emotions get in the way? By understanding your feelings, you can navigate those moments with intention instead of reaction. Now, let's talk about empathy. The ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Empathy is not about agreeing with everyone or sacrificing your own beliefs. It's about listening with the intent to understand, not just to reply. When someone speaks, do you hear their words or do you listen to the emotion behind them? Do you notice their tone, their pauses, their hesitations? Empathy allows you to connect on a level beyond words. It shows people that you care, and it opens the door to deeper, more meaningful communication. As a Sigma, your natural inclination to observe and process makes you uniquely equipped to master empathy. Listening is one of the most underestimated skills in communication, but it's also one of the most powerful. When someone is speaking to you, are you fully present, or are you already thinking about what you're going to say next? Active listening means putting your full focus on the other person. It's about hearing not only their words but also their emotions. It's about acknowledging what they're saying and responding in a way that shows you value their perspective. This kind of listening builds trust, and as a Sigma, trust is one of the foundations of how you navigate relationships. Once you've mastered the art of listening, it's time to consider how you express yourself. Clear and assertive communication doesn't mean dominating the conversation. It means being honest about your feelings and needs while respecting the other person's perspective. It means speaking with confidence but not arrogance and expressing yourself without belittling or dismissing others. Use I statements to communicate how you feel without placing blame. For example, instead of saying "you never listen to me," you could say, "I feel unheard when our conversations are one-sided." This small shift in language can completely change the dynamic of a discussion. Another critical element of emotional intelligence is adaptability. Conversations don't always go as planned, and emotions can shift unexpectedly. Being adaptable means staying calm and finding a way to move forward even when the unexpected happens. As a Sigma, your ability to think on your feet and remain composed is one of your greatest assets. Adaptability doesn't mean you compromise your values. It means you're flexible in your approach while staying true to yourself. And this balance is what allows you to navigate even the most challenging conversations with grace. Reading nonverbal cues is another powerful tool in emotional intelligence. Often, what people don't say is just as important as what they do. Pay attention to body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. Is someone avoiding eye contact, fidgeting, or crossing their arms? These subtle signals can reveal discomfort, hesitation, or even unspoken agreement. When you tune into these cues, you gain a deeper understanding of the people around you, and this insight allows you to respond in ways that build connection and understanding. As a Sigma, your attention to detail and ability to read between the lines give you an edge in this area. Conflict is an inevitable part of communication, but emotional intelligence helps you handle it constructively. When disagreements arise, it's easy to let emotions take over and escalate the situation. But as a Sigma, you have the ability to approach conflict with a calm and rational mindset. Focus on the issue, not the person. Avoid personal attacks and instead work toward a solution that benefits both parties. Conflict doesn't have to be destructive. It can be an opportunity for growth and deeper understanding when approached with emotional intelligence. Finally, emotional intelligence is not just about improving your interactions with others, it's also about deepening your relationship with yourself. Take time to reflect on your conversations and your emotions. Celebrate the moments where you communicated effectively and learn from the times when things didn't go as planned. Self-reflection is where growth happens, and as a Sigma, your introspective nature allows you to continually refine your emotional intelligence and communication skills. Remember, emotional intelligence is not something you're born with. It's a skill you can develop and strengthen over time. And the more you practice, the more natural it will become. As a Sigma, you have all the tools you need to become a master communicator, one who listens deeply, speaks with clarity, and connects with authenticity. This is your journey, and every conversation is an opportunity to grow and strengthen your emotional intelligence. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, because you will learn tons of information in the next video.